So stepping in, David Fletcher. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Batting second, the first baseman, number 25.
Ready now for L.A., number 25. He'll take his first hacks here. The pitch. And he fouls this one off. Lynn has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. Hit on the ground toward the left. There's Kiner Falefa. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up Mike Trout. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, action time.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike, then it just comes in out of the zone. If you can command that with movement, it's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Now the 2-1. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. And it's fouled away. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. On the move is Trout from first. Pitch outside. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
The set and the 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Angels strand 1. Angels nothing. Rangers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Andrew Heaney, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches have command of him. He's going to have a really good game.
Coming to the plate now, Leody Taveras. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Leody Taveras.
Now the pitch.
Count 1-0.
A ball and a strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Hit down the line at first. Ready on 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. He'll try again. 1-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, and this is going to be a foul ball. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. On the ground up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
To the plate now, Sherten Apostle, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Taveras rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score as the Rangers strike first to lead it 1-0.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Slow little grounder left side. Knee high. He barehands it. How about that?
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Joey.
So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Joey Gallo. And a great chance for the Rangers to add on in just the first inning. Come set, now the pitch.
1-0.
Runner at second here with one man out. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0. Past meetings with Andrew Heaney, he has a 3-for-12 line. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. The 2-0.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
The 2-1 is strike two swinging. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Batting fifth.
So coming to the plate, Nick Solak, runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
Here's the 2-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
The payoff pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. A run for the Rangers thanks to the RBI double. 2nd inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Texas. Second inning set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Justin Upton.
Justin Upton.
First pitch on its way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Now Upton with a swing and a deep drive to left. Solak. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Justin Upton with the solo home run as the Angels are back even now at 1 run apiece.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Shohei Ohtani digging in next. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Ohtani is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Fastball just missed above the zone.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Base is empty here with nobody out. 3-2. The count is full to the Angels DH. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the 1st out of the inning.
Batting seven.
Stepping up now, Anthony Bemboom.
Anthony
He'll get to take his
Bemboom.
first cuts here. Now here it comes. Bases are empty, one man out. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Ball in.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
On the ground to the left side. And that's through into left field for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So Joe Adell bats now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Comes set, and the 0-1. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Oh, he couldn't make the play. The relay, and he is in there.
Well, in his defense, he did have to go a long way to get there, but that's not the problem. The problem is once he arrives, he doesn't catch the dang ball. He knows as well as anybody that he should have brought that one in, and it's going to cost him an error, and we'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Andrelton Simmons, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Simmons, 30 years of age. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Chasing after it is Taveras. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the 2nd run of the inning.
Settling in now, David Fletcher, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
That's just too much velocity up lower his sights.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
fouled away. One and two. Here it is.
I got to count 2 and 2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Full count now, 3 and 2.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
Payoff pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Taveras waits on it. And the inning is over. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Angels 2 and the Rangers 1. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Eli White.
Eli White.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
Ball 2. 2 balls, no strike.
3-0 now. Now here's the pitch.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there, but don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
The 3-1. He is swung on and missed. A full count now. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled, because that was a curveball and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
At the plate, Anderson Tejeda, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. One out, nobody on. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Ronald Guzman is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
And now a pitch on the way.
Ball.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We've played 2 full. Angels are out in front, 2-1. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Into the box now, number 25. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The first baseman, number 25.
First offering on its way.
Ball.
The 1-0.
Ball. That's out. Ball. That's out.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Here it is on 3-0. And he needed a sand wedge to hit that ball. 3-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Stepping in, Mike Trout, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. From the stretch. On a line to shortstop. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
Anthony Rendon.
So there's the first out here in the Angels' third. And the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base run.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And he falls behind 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Hard hit ball to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Here's Justin Upton now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Tapped out in front of home. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. Angels leave 1. They lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, Jeff Mathis, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Jeff Mathis.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball. Ball.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, You got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
Here it comes, 2-0.
That's a ball.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Leody Taveras. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Has a look, now the pitch.
Oh, that's low.
Mathis aboard here at first with nobody out. Chuno now.
No, sir.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 3-0. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
And that's 2 free passes in the third inning alone, so you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Sherton Apostle, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. None out, runners at first and second. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Simmons on to first, a double play.
Now batting.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
So striding in, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch, got the double play. But don't kid yourself, there's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs 1 more out.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Scooped up. And a stretch at first, and he's able to keep his foot on the bag, and that's going to save a run as the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. Next up, the two-way Japanese import Shohei Ohtani, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the catcher, Anthony Bemboom.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Bemboom. He reached on a single in his first try. The pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Swing, and he pops him up. Coming in is Taveras. He can't get there as it falls in.
Now batting, the right fielder, Joe Adell.
Standing in now, Joe Adell. Gets dirty and gloves it. He gathers the throw. There's one, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. Derek Dietrich will come in as the new third baseman now following the injury.
Now playing third base, number 32.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrelton Simmons picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
From the belt, the pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Fouled off. Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Now a move over to first. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. He waits. Now the pitch.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
The 3-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Angels strand one. They still lead it 2-1. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here's Joey Gallo now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Joey Gallo.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Good off-speed pitch. Had him out in front for strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And another foul ball.
That's a ball.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Looking to punch.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Up next for the Rangers, the left fielder, Nick Solak.
Stepping in, Nick Solak. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
0-1.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
So now to the plate, Eli White, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. 1 there. On to first, and it's another double play. Their second in the first 4 innings, as that one will retire the side. Nothing doing for the Rangers. Our score remains 2-1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And set to go is the second baseman, David Fletcher. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a pop-up now, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. High and deep to right center. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 25.
Standing in, number 25. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Oh, that's kicked out.
Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels.
Ball 2.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. 2-1 now. Now the pitch. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and it gives the Angels a 3-1 lead.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will get this one. Full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the 3-2 pitch. No offer there from Trout as that misses, and he'll take the walk.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
In now is Anthony Rendon, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. After the walk, a quick check on first. From the stretch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Two balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 2-1.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Now at the plate, Justin Upton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way to Upton.
0-1.
Two out with the man at first. Throw over to the bag. The 1-1.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right now, looks like he's running on fumes.
Yeah, the manager's got to get a couple people up in the bullpen right now. One ball hits the gap. They get runners in scoring position. This game could be out of commission.
A runner on first with 2 away. Runner goes for second. Again, he sends it out of play. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Angels strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 3-1 in favor of the Halos. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and stepping up as the shortstop, Anderson Tejeda.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Up next for the Rangers, the first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
Digging in to try it again, Ronald Guzman. First delivery to him on the way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. A 2-1 count to the Rangers first baseman. Hit to short, taken in by Simmons. And that's the second out.
The catcher number 2, Jeff Mathis.
So next to the plate for Texas, Jeff Mathis. He drew a walk his first time up. The pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2 to the Rangers catcher. Hit on the ground is short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They still trail it here 3-1. Wes Benjamin takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 75, Wes Benjamin.
At the plate, Shohei Ohtani. He'll lead things off for the Angels in inning number 6.
Shohei Ohtani.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball line foul as this is over the Rangers dugout. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo! Up and in.
And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Now batting.
And now for the Angels, Anthony Bemboom. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. Again a throw and the runner back. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. Nobody out, runner on first. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. On a good.
Nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
And the runner will get back standing. Into the box, Joe Adell, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0. There goes Ohtani. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Two balls and a strike. Benjamin hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Taveras comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
2 men are out now in the Angels' 6th. And standing in, one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch.
1-0.
Two out here and a runner at second. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch.
Ball inside.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, David Fletcher. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Here comes the first pitch. Two men are on with 2 men out. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. He got him.
Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
Angels strand a couple as the lead remains 3-1. So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Leody Taveras. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Up next for the Rangers, the designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Sherten Apostle. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Here's a look over to first. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
The 3-1 pitch. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. To second for 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone, and if you do anything with it, most of the time this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Digging in, Derek Dietrich. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Simmons has it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Rangers go down quickly there. Score holds. It's 3-1. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 25 comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Here it comes.
1-1.
Line drive, base hit. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Wow.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. He's set, and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! A 2-run shot that time for Mike Trout as they stretch the lead to 5-1. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
1-0 to Rendon. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Now the 1-1 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Another one sent foul.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Outside in a full count, 3-2. Due next is Justin Upton as he gets loose in the on-deck circle. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the 2nd walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Justin Upton will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Nobody out, runner on first. And he lays off for ball one.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
A swing and a high drive to right center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Shohei Ohtani will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. He's set, now the pitch. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Anthony Bemboom is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's too high.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
The 1-0. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Joe Adell.
So striding forward now, Joe Adell. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. Second and third, 2 away. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field. And this baby is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, as this is now a 7-run ball game. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. 0-1, here it comes. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Taveras waits on it, and the inning is over. So give him 5 runs in the inning, with the big blows being the 2 home runs. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Angels 8 and the Rangers 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2 pitch. Turned on down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Pitch on the way. Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, Nick Solak. And he popped him up. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
The 1-1.
That's a ball. Count is 2-1.
1 out, nobody on. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8 pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
Hansel Robles takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Number 57, Hansel Robles.
In now, Eli White, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. Runners on first with one down. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
The shortstop, Anderson Tejeda.
Stepping into the box, Anderson Tejeda. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
No, that's down.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Two balls and a strike.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Liner towards second. And he couldn't quite get high enough to pull that one down. It's into right center, a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
To the plate now, Ronald Guzman. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That evens it up 1-1. Bases are loaded here, one man out. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate, Jeff Mathis, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now, 3-2. Leody Taveras would be next. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And it's fouled away. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Rangers threaten but leave them loaded. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Now at the plate, David Fletcher. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Solak's got it, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, number 25.
Striding in once again, number 25. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat.
Count 1-0.
1 out, nobody on.
Nope.
Just missing here, 2-0. With this one almost in the books. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now the pitch. Trout with a big swing, but he jumped out a bit too much as this one will curl foul. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
This is line to left, and Trout has himself a base hit. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there, that's clean. 3 for 4, he's looking locked in.
First things first, here's a throw over, and he's back easily. Standing in now, Anthony Rendon, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Hard ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Angels leave one, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Leody Taveras. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Sherten Apostle. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the stretch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Upton's under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Derek Dietrich.
Ready for another chance? Derek Dietrich. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Foul ball.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Swing and a line drive, but this will land foul as he didn't miss by much.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
And this will be fouled away. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Now at the plate, Justin Upton. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second.
Justin Upton.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope. That's inside.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Solak's got it, and there's one gone.
Up next to the Angels, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Shohei Ohtani, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Hit weakly on the ground to short, right to him. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now back, catcher, Anthony Bemboom.
Now in the box, Anthony Bemboom. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch hit down the line at first. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And that is off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
So now to the plate, Joe Adell. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The 3 of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Noah Ramirez, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Noah Ramirez.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's set. Here it comes. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And a curveball, 79 miles an hour. It's in there, 0-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Fouled off. And he rolls over on that one. Foul. It's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
The 1-2.
2-2 to count.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate now, Nick Solak, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, Eli White, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Well, when you're down a bunch of runs, you know the last thing they want to do is walk you. So right there, he picks on a good one to hit and plants it right over the wall.
Now batting, shortstop, Anderson.
To the plate now, Anderson Tejeda, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Texas down to their final strike in this one. Fly ball out toward left center field. And the move is Upton, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Nice adjustment by the batter right there. You cannot fault the pitcher for going to that well again. First one he swings and misses through, and this one the batter's able to execute and drive it for a base hit.
At the plate, Ronald Guzman. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
8-2 is how this one ends today. The Los Angeles Angels get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Andrew Heaney takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels, 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Rangers, 2 runs on 8 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.